When I was in preschool, stole my friend's Ninjago Lego figure. It was really long ago, so I don't remember the exact details. It's happened when I was in preschool. We wasn't really into Ninjago, but that day this kid brought his figure. Everyone started getting into this, and I was really jealous of him because my parents didn't let me have any. So that day during the break, while everyone was outside, I got inside the building to his backpack and stole his figure without anyone noticed anything, and I got away with this. When I came back home, my parents asked how I got this figure, so I told them I behaved good and got this as a present. Even though years later he behaved really bad to me, he never knew it was me. I still feel full of regret thinking about this story. I bullied a girl who was just trying to be my friend. If you are wondering, wait, I have read this before. It's probably because you did. I submitted this before, but now I'd rather have it on this account. I am still the same person who posted it if you wanna check. The original post is no longer up. I still want this story to be up for the sake of being held into account for it. And to not forget what I did. Why are you all awarding this post, especially with the Wholesome Award? There's nothing wholesome about bullying, TF. When I was younger, I used to go to a school that had a quite small amount of students. One of such students used to be a girl that people in there used to make fun of based on her appearance. They were relentless and very cruel with her. She also seemed to want to be friends with me, and initially I tried to be her friend too. But once my other peers and classmates noticed that, they would start bullying me by mere association. Now, I will admit that the thought of rejection is something that has always bothered me. Being cast aside is horrible, and it always destroys what little self-confidence I may have. When I saw my peers mocking me, treating me badly for hanging out with her, I felt like I was rejected, left as a dirty aside no one should come close to even seeing with their eyes. All on the basis of me being friendly with her. As a result, I decided I would not be cast aside by joining in the cruelty. Whenever she would try to approach me, I would insult her, repeat and hurl all the insults my peers had used so often on her before. I would even be physically aggressive to fend her off, especially when I was trying to be making friends with my other classmates. I would hit her and kick her. The poor girl would end up bawling by the end of it, not only because she was being bullied, but because what could have been a friend amongst a sea of hate just turned into yet another nightmare. The most shameful thing about it is that, at the time, I felt justified in my vitriol towards her. How dare she make me look like a fool? How dare she make people laugh at me? How dare she make me inferior? It's her fault for being annoying and ugly, and she deserves it all anyway. I am in the right, she is wrong. That type of psychotic behavior and treatment most likely prompted her to change schools. After that, I haven't seen her once again, even 13 years after the fact. And for a while, I didn't feel any guilt. But as I have gotten older, I have come to realize just how horrible those actions were. I understand now how being under the destructive influence of people in such a way can have long-lasting consequences. All those comments about her appearance, her personality and such caused harm then, and it is very possible they continued to do so way after that. And I was a part of that. I contributed deliberately, over the course of an entire year, to the destruction of a poor girl who had not done anything wrong to us. She hadn't done anything wrong to me. She wanted to be friends. She was being nice. And I rejected that in the cruelest way imaginable. What is funny is that I ended up being outcast anyway after she left. I became the annoying person no one wanted to talk to, and I was bullied too. And apparently it was bad enough that I can't even remember it. I only know because my mother told me I was terrorized by this kid. I genuinely can't even remember that happened. To be completely honest, I deserved it. Getting back all the pain I caused was completely fair retribution. A piece of shit like me would deserve that, and sometimes I feel that I should be treated like that again, with the benefit that I am now gonna be more likely to remember all of it, so I don't ever come close to doing it again. Yes, the guilt is eating me alive, which I suppose is very good, actually, but it isn't enough. I deserve to get back all the harm I did. What I did was wrong on every sense of the word, and there's no coming back from it. There's no escaping from what I deserve.